going to be a couple of you today, but look at this lovely tail. Okay. Hit the floor. Yeah. Right. Give me a little hug in on the knees and a little roll around. Just allow that lower back to give way. Drive the thighs down in towards the tummy or the chest if you prefer. Little rock around side to side. Just a little mini massage into that lower back. But no, I'm not be around. I'll sit my watch. And then pop those feet back down onto the ground and grab those bands. Okay, let's warm up the upper and lower body. I want to bend your knees, feet to the ground, spread your toes, ground down from all four corners of your feet. Take the arms up above your shoulders with a little bit of resistance. And we're simply going to begin by rolling the hips up. We open the bands out wide. And then we return the bottom back down to the floor as the hands close back. So, what we want to aim to do here is open out like a half circle. If the band happily touches to the chest, get a little bit more resistance on it. So we're just elbows very slightly soft, stretching out and lowering down. We inhale at the bottom and we exhale to rise. Squeezing the glutes at the top and lowering back down. We're going to do 4 more of these. Lovely deep breath on that lift. Breath in as you lower down. So it really makes you control your breathing, slowing it all down. Let's all hold that last one up into the sky. So lift your bridge, open those arms, and keeping your bridge where they are. Just close the arms, open the arms, close the arms, open the arms. Start to just get a little bit faster pace. Now squeeze a little bit higher into those hips. Start to warm up a little bit more into those hamstrings. Open, close, 5 more. 2 more. And on that last one, bring the arms up. And can you take your arms up and overhead? Stretch them and lift your hips up a little bit more. You should feel another 2 or 3 inches elevation. And then we inhale, drop the buttocks, brush the floor. Exhale, press back up. If you want to add a heel lift those heels to the top and drop them as your buttocks come back down to the floor. So it's a faster pace now. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. 6 more. So keep your arms pressed down on the ground, behind your head if you can. Keep them there. For your last 3 reps, we're going to hold the last one up on those toes. If you're not on your toes, go on them now and squeeze up high. Really feel the backs of those legs firing up. Try and close your knees a little bit more. Take 1 more deep breath up here. And then inhale, lower your heels. Exhale, roll it out. Bring those arms back up above your shoulders. Good. Take a breath in, engage the lower abs. Take the legs up to tabletop. Arms are doing the same thing as they were doing in bridge. We're going to open them out, extending one leg down and away from us. So if you want to use that forward, yeah, you got it. And swap. Breath in at the top, breath out to lengthen. So as you take this leg, really think about straight as far as it will go. And I want you to think about pulling your toes in, pushing your heels away on the left, pointing your toes as you bring the leg back in. Get the arms equally as wide as each other. One side will be slightly more dominant, so just be aware of that. I'm gonna go 3 more on each leg. See if you can get that lower belly a little bit closer down towards the lower back. So you're really pushing down into that area. As soon as you've done your last one, just put the feet back down to the floor. Take those arms back behind your head again. Slide your legs straight. Take a full body stretch. Let the rib cage rise, and if you're creating a beautiful arch through the spine, and as you exhale, all squeezes back down to the floor. Do that a couple of times. Lovely. Okay, we're going to take the left leg. We're going to put the band around the ball of the foot. We're going to take the leg up. Use this opportunity right now just for a mini hamstring stretch. So quite a lot of resistance from that band. Flex the foot, dead straight in the knees, straight through that band. It allows a little bit more give, so you can go a little bit deep with your hamstring stretch. So imagine you're pressing your foot up to the ceiling, so flat. Now, whilst we're doing that little stretch, this is what you're going to do next. You're going to walk down the band, drop the leg halfway, look up towards the knee. We're going to come all the way up, and we're going to open out to the left side and lower all the way back down. The leg stays still. So when you're ready, lift up. Right arm stays where it is. You're going to struggle with that ball. You should be able to do this without the ball, actually. You just have entertainment. You won't be using your lower back. Sorry. Right, try and keep that leg at the same angle the whole time. You're not bringing it back up as you drop down. If you want, you can add a little mini bicep curl to help lever you up. Then squeeze into that oblique, and then mini bicep curl to come down. I think the alternative to this, although you're quite happy doing it, so you don't need an alternative. Because say you just come up to a little crunch and do a little rotation there, but you're all doing fine. So, when you're rotating to the left, follow your elbows. You feel your whole body turning, stabilizing that leg as much as you can. Don't hunch your shoulders up to your ears. You're then using the wrong muscles. Right, all of us together, then come up one more time. Hold, open the left arm, come to center, and go again. So you shouldn't be yanking the band at all. If I hold this lightly, I'm not using it to hold myself up. Just make sure you're not doing that. Go for 5. Open that elbow wide. Look at my elbow out wide. Last 2. One more. And then lower to the floor. Take the leg up to the sky. Walk right up that band and get deep stretch into the hamstring. So we did a light stretch earlier. This is a deep stretch. I want you to feel yourself driving your toes closer towards your head, but push your left hip down to the ground so you're not lifting your buttock and rotating the pelvis in any way. And then use this opportunity to go as deep as you can into that hamstring. Go for 2 more breaths here. And then we're going to ease the band off. Release it from the foot and pop that left leg down to the right leg. Now hold on to the band, both hands. Lift your arms up above your shoulders. Lift your chin towards your chest. Roll with yourself up. And just slide your hands under the thighs just to lift up your spine. So we're still going to work on that left side, okay? So with this exercise we're going to do, you might want to pull behind the lower back as a little bit of support. Arms up. Sink down. You might want to bend your knees to see how you feel. Okay, we're going to go over to the left. Over to the left, higher. Over to the left, up even higher. So we're going down to the ground. Out in line with your shoulder, slightly up above your head. Okay, the right arm, static. So whatever you're doing, you've got straight legs or bent legs, I want you to squeeze your thighs together so that you're not wobbling all over the place like that. One, two, three. Two more rounds. Enough with those great ones. Yeah. One more round. Should be feeling in your shoulder. Make sure the right arm's extended. And follow it. Everyone do one more. Correctly. Down. Out to the side. Up above. To the center. Roll forward. Take a little stretch forward for a brief moment. You are here. Slide the band around your feet. Slide them straight and come up into a nice straight spine. Right, one of my favourite exercises, one of the most toughest exercises you will ever do if you do it properly, which is what you're aiming for. You're going to really struggle to bring bands, all right? So just see how you get on. You take your hands as close to the tail end as you can on the bands. Also, use the mirrors, ideally side on, yeah, because you want to look at your flat spine. That's what you're aiming for. You're going to take your arms wide, and you're going to sit as tall as you possibly can. You're going to pull your arms back so you feel resistance on that band, and you're going to head back behind you. So the most important thing about this exercise is your spine position. What happens straight away is I see this happening. That's going to get all the wrong places, yeah? It's about posture, squeezing your shoulder blades to their maximum, lifting your chest, and work all those little stabilizing muscles in the back. Can't believe it even today. So press. Press.
I'm not Anthony. Just because I'm in this spot.
Perfect. Lovely. Squeeze it. Come on, pull back to those hips. Oh, I can feel all that shaking. That's nice. Lovely. Keep squeezing. I'm loving the postures. I have taught you well. Fabulous. Keep sitting upright now. Lift the chest and squeeze back another inch. Give me 5 more. As hardcore as you can go. Come on, pull back. Don't lose resistance. It's a small movement and a big pull back. Small movement, big pull back. Is it hurting yet? Fabulous. Last one, stay back. We pump. Now lift your chest, squeeze back. 8, 7, 6, lift higher. 4, 3, 2, and release the absolute opposite way. Walk down that band. And use this opportunity to curl your spine. Just let everything drop forward. Lower back. Imagine each vertebrae is just curling forward into that C shape. Chin drops to the chest. A light hold of the band so you're not using any tension in your shoulders. Right, the next exercise we're going to do is a combo exercise. Watch whilst you do nothing. So, one bicep curl. Palms rotate. One arm pull up to the sky. Rotate. Down. Frontal raise. So shoulders and biceps working together with the core. Okay? So you can choose your resistance. I'm staying at the tail end of the banks. I haven't got one of those evil green ones. So roll it down, nice C shape through the spine. Palms up, elbows pinned. One bicep curl, just the upper arm is isolated. Then palms down, from the shoulders you rise. Palms up, elbows in. Palms down, dead straight arm. 2 more small sets. The bicep part should feel easy compared to the shoulder part. So we're going to pull into bicep curl all together. Hold your bicep curl. Lower it halfway and give me some little presses just below the midpoint and just above the midpoint. Squeeze and pin the elbows in so there's no movement. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Extend the arms. Turn down, lift, pump the arms. So try not to let your hands do that. Don't flex the wrist too much. Come up, work the wrist muscles as well. Big squeeze the band, that should hurt. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and roll it up. Walk up that band again, release the arms. This time, use the band to lift your spine tall. Then we release the band from the feet. Hook to the side, slide your bottom forward. Slide your hands around the back of the thighs and just roll yourself down. Hug your knees in just like you did at the start. Side to side. Pop those feet down on the ground. Okay. So the band is going around the right foot. Slide your left leg down. Oh, I can't grip the band. Somebody else's grip hurting from holding them. Aching fingers. Right, like we did before, a light stretch into the hamstrings. Send your left leg down and take your right leg up. So all we're doing here is keeping everything fixed to the floor and just straightening out that leg. Okay, now we're going to repeat the exercise we did earlier. We're going to drop the leg about halfway down towards the floor. Lift your chin to the chest, roll up and open out to the right, back to center, roll it down. Left arm, sorry, stay straight. So you're not using that. If you bend your left arm, you're going to use it as a lever. So you just want to try and keep it light on that band. 5 more of these. Try and keep that left arm straight, guys. This one here is just straight in front of you. Okay, so coming up to your last one, all the way up. We come back to center and we rotate. Try and turn and follow that elbow. Can you touch the floor every time? If not, drop lower. Four more. When you've done that last one, you go back to center, roll it down, the leg goes to the sky, we go into deeper hamstring stretch. We'll cut that band. Be quite forceful through the bends of the elbows with the shoulders pull back down to the ground. Straighten that leg, but keep your right buttock pushed to the ground. Left leg also strong and straight and full. So in an ideal world, look at the mirror, if you can, you've got an L shape running through your legs. If you're not, soften the knee and drive the legs further in and then work on the extension. They're going to ease off the band. Bend the knee and just roll yourself up to seated. Put the band around that foot and then tall again. So earlier on, or not earlier on, 5 minutes ago, maybe 10, we did these. We're not going to do those again, but I want you to keep that straight spine, get a little bit more band, and we're going to have to do a big space pull. So you lengthen and you squeeze and pick your elbows up. Imagine you're just trying to pull your fist up towards your face, targeting at the very top, drop it down. And close your eyes. And that's not a joke. Actually do this with your eyes closed, in case.
Safety goggles on.
I know, I'm more likely to snap it than most people. Before it feels a bit dodgy.
The safety squint.
So, have you lost your postural position? If you have, lift yourself back up straight. Does help to look slightly sideways and make that shit bump a bit, but you're all right. Okay, 6 more face pulls. Squeeze deep into the shoulder blades. So as you pull your elbows up, you want to feel the top part of your shoulder blades pulling together. Right, last one, stay up. Close your eyes, pump the elbows, get them high, squeeze it, lift taller, chest up. You may feel this in your neck muscles, that's fine, they're all attached. Pull, pull, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we immediately fold forward again, chin to chest. Let's take a little stretch into the shoulder blades whilst we're here. What I want to do, release the band, bend your left leg, get your right hand and catch the outside of your foot. Begin to push that leg away, but pull back through that right arm and feel stretch across the shoulder blades. So I'm forcing my arm. The only way you'll get the stretch is if you actually pull back and resist. And slightly turn to the left. Let's go with the world. That's the effort. Oh, we're going to holiday out.
It's not your face.
Yeah, but it's random. I don't know what's going to come on. Bad. Very. It's all right, only a couple of minutes. Oh, I'm spitting. A couple of minutes of pain. I'm spitting with disgust. Okay, let's go to the other side. So extend that left leg, take your right foot, and then do exactly the same. Pull the left arm, pull back against that foot to really feel the resistance. Go a little bit deeper, turn a little bit more to the right. Good, ease it off. Just lean back, lift your chest. So I'm on my knuckles because I've got long arms, but you might be able to just be flat ground. Okay, we're going to work the other side now. So grab the band, put it around your right foot. Around both feet, what are we talking about? We're going to the right side now. So we're going to curl back. And we're going to open the right arm. Sorry, open the right arm low, center, in line with the shoulder, and then up high. I felt like I did that with straight arm last time, but I didn't, did I? So 3 different angles. I know what we're doing wrong. Sorry, guys. We held the band. That's why it felt wrong. We had a straight arm. So we pulled down and then we centre. And then we went up.
That one was nicer around the beat.
I know it was, but it felt wrong and now I know why. Now it's really important you're all back in that beautiful C-shaped spine. So you should be around here. Then you pull out to the side, shoulder height, up above. Really good range work for your shoulder joint. Oh God, what am I doing? I've lost the plot today. Right, squeeze deep into the belly, because that's where you want to feel this. Then the shoulder kicks in, but you want that abs to fit before the arms. 2 more rounds. 1 down. 1 in the middle. Left arm stays static. One big one up to the sky, and then come forward and roll it out. Gosh. Put the bag to the side, bend your knees, take your legs apart, slide your hands down to take a forward fold here. So light touch of the foot. You're not got your heels too close towards you. It's a nice little kind of diamond shape through the legs. And then just extend. Pull yourself forward. And then go back to that curve. See how far you can get down towards those feet. And close your feet, close the knees, bring your band, come back down to the floor. Right, so earlier on, we were warming up doing these, yeah? Now, what I want to do, opposite arm to leg, to the corner. Was it that time already? Yeah, thanks, at least for balance. Hey, that makes me happy. See you later. So look, we're going out. Imagine you're making like an X shape, one side, and then the other side. So we're going wide in the legs, wide in the arms. As much resistance as you like. So imagine you're in a square room and you're taking your arm and leg to the corner of the room. So Paul, get your legs much wider as you come out.
Oh, okay. Like that.
Yes, exactly like that. Do you want to use your ball? Use your ball and keep your bottom if you can do this. I'm not being lazy. If you want to do it that way, you can, if you want, let's say yes. You know me already. Have you got room there? Do you want to move that boxy thing?
No, it's just when I lie, I feel wonky and I'm trying to make myself.
It is your way.
Yes, can't hurt yourself.
No, it's fine. Move. There. Lovely. So yes, you can take the option of bent knees, that's fine. Okay, just keep going, it's fine. Right, 6 more, 3 more each side. Think about the reach, think about the extension, think about the core stability. And as soon as you've done that last one, put the band around the front of the shins and just hug the knees in again. All I'm going to do from there is roll up and turn around into your hands and knees. And then bring yourself down onto your tummies. Okay. Feet to the corners of your mat. Make sure your legs are under tension. So by that I mean, if you push the fronts of your feet into the ground and then lift your kneecaps up, as you can see, down my legs lift like that. That's my thighs active. And then the buttocks automatically kind of want to squeeze. Little bit of resistance on that, sorry, quite a lot of resistance on that man. And T-shape in the arms, we lift, we open wide, we return and drop down. So elevation of the chest, opening out wide, returning and down. So it's another one of those exercises where it's quite a big muscle, so it can take quite a lot of resistance. If the band happily touches your chest, you know that you need to get more resistance on the band. If your back is, I mean, it's working your lower back muscles, so that's good. You feel it. If you feel any abnormal discomfort in your lower back, reduce your range, don't go too high, or do it without a band. Because having your arms up here adds more weight into the back. So you can reduce that, you can limit it. Eye gaze, try not to lift your chin too high, otherwise you're going to hyperextend through your upper back into the neck, so we don't want to do that. So you're going to do 5 more. Right, guys, last one. Let's all go this together. We lift up, we open, and we pulse. So that is, as you pulse, squeeze your shoulder blades rather than bending your elbow. I'm pulling back using all my upper back muscles. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Make a pillow. Let your head drop. Let your upper back relax, and always wriggle those hips side to side. So let's leave the upper body alone for a couple of minutes. Focus on the legs. So at the moment, they're in the corners of your mat. They're going to hover. And then once they hover, just open them up a little bit wider, wide V. As you bring them together, cross your foot over your heel, which I absolutely hate, and then open them out again and go to the other side. Some people comfortably do this. Some people, like me, don't have any comfort in it whatsoever. If it's any problem in your lower back, just do a squeeze of the feet instead and open out. If that's still an issue, you could just simply lift one leg, open, bring it to center, open it back, pop it down again. You want to just reduce any pressure in your back. Otherwise, cross those ankles over those heels. Anybody else find this difficult?
I find it difficult and very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Uncomfortable on the pubic bone. Yeah. So these are quite squishy mats. When you're on that hard floor with those thin yoga mats, it's even horrible. That's even English. Big wide V, squeeze. So I just wanted to do 4 more of these because we just did a little add-on. No more crosses though, thank goodness. Make sure you're putting those tummy muscles in tight. Now, wide V. Squeeze the legs together. Give me some little swim kicks. So now we're doing complete opposite. A sudden fast motion. You can just stay here and paddle kick from the buttocks, or you can lift your upper body, or you can take your arms out and you can add your arms and legs. It's entirely up to you. Stay here if that's enough. Reach. 10 more seconds, wherever you are. Come on, someone join me. There we go. Lenny's with me. Hey, Paul's with me. Last 3, 2, and drop it. Turn your head in one direction, and once again, let your whole body just sink into the ground. All the tension just releases out the back. Take one really deep breath. Turn your head the other way, and 2 deep breaths this way. Now, we're going to do some work on our side. So when you're ready, take a little stretch back into child pose, just to release your lower back. Whilst you guys are in child pose, just have a little look forward, and I'm going to show you what you're going to do. So you're going to all start on your right side, holding onto the band with a fist, elbows underneath the shoulder, knees are bent. You're going to lift up into a half plank, hold the band. So my elbow runs in line with my opposite arm. And you're going to extend up like a bicep curl and bend back in again. Okay? So you can choose your resistance. Your right arm is forcefully holding the band against the resistance of the left arm moving. Don't all quickly rush into your positions though, you know.
Some people.
Is
So
there an
right
option
side.
that doesn't involve any of that?
You what?
Is there an option that doesn't involve any of that?
Why don't you like you're meant to like it.
No.
I mean, I didn't like any of those on the tummy exercise. I mean, but I can get away with doing. Okay, span hold.
You
Knee
do have
bend.
control of this.
So you lift up and you push your hips forwards. Get yourself into a straight line. Make sure your head isn't hanging like that. Bring it up in line with your spine. Grab your band, line up like this, and then simply open up, close back down. This is the easy version. If you want to make it harder, just simply extend that leg and hold.
Right, Sarah, be there.
Come on, open up.
Love
It's
it.
easy. Get some more of this.
joy.
Right, everybody, squeeze that right butt cheek to lift higher. If your left leg is up, lift it up another inch or two. Give me 4, 3, 2, one more. Hold up at the top and pump the arm at the top. Come on, lift, lift. 8, 7. What's up, Tom? 5, 4, 3, 2. Release. What's the matter, Tom? Don't you like it?
Nope.
Roll over onto your back from there. Don't switch ends.
Side plank at all.
What do you feel the friction in your arms?
Shoulder.
Shoulder. Feel some strength in those shoulders. Even though they're strong, they might not be strong in that position then. Right, take a couple of breaths down here. Elbows in. Right. Band around your feet again. Legs straight up to the sky, please. Walk your hands down to the ends of your band, or nearly towards the ends of your band. Straighten your arms. That is the most important thing. Bring your arms a little bit closer in towards your thighs. Then work your hands down towards the floor. So my arms have just hovered above the ground. Lift your chin to your chest and pump your arms here. So try and do it. Pump, 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 pump. If you bend your elbows, this becomes a pointless exercise. The extension of the arm, which is working the shoulder, attaches to your core. So dead straight arms, as low to the ground as possible. And if you want more, those straight legs can drop a little bit lower towards the ground. Otherwise, if you get your legs higher up to the sky, it's much easier. So bring them in towards you. It's fine, I'm happy. I don't want to do it. Keep going. Stretch your legs coming. Do you feel that? Hold. Come on, let's do it. Stretch more. 10 more. Something like that. Just 10 more. Bend the knees. All right, let's work that left side. So when you're ready, turn over onto your left. I'd much prefer using free waist bands.
Yeah.
Need to have to do one of those things.
That one, leave the job.
It's too late for that, Tom. Okay, so let's set ourselves up. Left hand holding that band, holding the fist. We push up into that half plank and then push your hips forward so you're running a straight line, not letting your head tilt down. Grab the band. When you're ready, elbow to the sky, and we open up the lower, sorry, the lower part of the arm. Holding the band tightly with that left arm. Is it both shoulders, Tom, or is it one in particular?
Both.
If you want more, extend that top leg. You can do it on the floor from the hip, lift up through the center, and then get more resistance and work deeper into that arm. So you get rid of benefiting from the arm position rather than side plank. Oh, where's that leg?
Yes.
Up in the air. Right, give me 5 more. Come on. Up, down, up. Squeeze that left cheek. Hold the last one up into the air and pump it, pump it, pump it. Squeeze up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Roll over onto your tummy. Relax down for a brief moment. Take the pressure off the shoulders. So we're going back to working the back muscles, this time with a little bit of side flexion and the back of the shoulders. All right, so none of the muscles that we've just been working just then. If you don't want to use a band, feel free to lose it because it's quite a strong exercise. And it's something that most of you have done a few times before. So we lift up, side bend, reach, back to the corner, center, and down. We're going to do this together, so stop a second. Inhale, everyone, up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Open the right arm to the thigh. Return the arm, center yourselves, and drop down. So we come up for 1, side bend for 2, reach for 3, back for 4, center for 5, down for 6. Yeah, so each move is worked bit by bit. We don't blend it. So if you're not using the band, you just come to here, side bend, reach, center. It's an effective exercise without the band. So the important thing about this exercise is you want to keep your legs pinned to the ground, because what happens is as soon as you pull yourself over to the side, the opposite thigh wants to lift. Glue your feet to the ground. Separate your thighs. Separate your upper body from your lower body. And let go of the back. Your hand to side of the head. Up. Sit. Side bend. Then reach the hand, touch the thigh. Come back and return to center. And then there's the other side. So you're going to benefit more by doing this about the band. So I want you to work on side flexion, because side flexion is the first thing we lose as we get older. For some weird reason, that's the one thing that goes. For me to force that side movement, that bend through the waistline. Good for defining the waistline as well. All right, we're going to do 4 more, okay? As far as you can with that band. And then as an extra little surprise at the end, we're going to return to center. We're going to lift up in the middle. We're going to open our arms back out. We're going to pump the arms like we did earlier. Pulling your shoulder blades together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let it go. Forehead to hands. Let the body relax. Down the side of your shoulders and carefully push yourself up. Come into a cat stretch at the top, which carefully transitions back into child's pose. Drawing the band with you as you lower yourself down. Let the elbows drop to the floor, the forearms drop to the floor, so you drop all your body weight back. So we're going to use these bands to stretch. We're going to do the stretching on our bottoms. So when you're ready, you can just transition yourself around. First of all, both legs down in front of you. The band, so I'm going to double up my purple band, so you might first double up your bands. Right foot in like that. If your leg doesn't like being in, take it out to the side. Or sit yourself on a block, takes pressure off the hips and knees. Okay, get as far down that band as you can go. Lift up tall and just simply fold. Just straight down that leg, lined up with your hip. Relax the shoulders, use your arms, and breathe. Get your nose to your knee. Pause me there. Okay, gently roll up. Using this band, take this foot, cross the outside of that thigh. Now, this is one of my worst stretches with my hip. Ideally, both buttocks are on the ground. If that's not for you, your right leg, straighten it out underneath, single there. I'll come back to it. Wrap your right arm around the thigh, take your left hand to base the spine and twist. So you want to make sure both buttocks are pushed into the floor. You're using that arm to pull the thigh into the chest, but you're twisting and looking over that left shoulder. So sit tall and turn. Now we're going to release that leg. Keep the left leg bent in front of the right. Swing that right leg around into pigeon. Or seated hurdle, which is 90-90 on the legs. So Lenny always does seated hurdle because of the knees. If you can, lift up. Your left heel ideally is underneath your right hip bone, if not further forward. And then you just melt down and stretch into that left buttock. So you want to have your body weight pushed into your left hip, but not fall into it. So you're equal on the hip. You're here for a good 20 to 30 seconds. Driving into it, breathing into it. Release into your left buttock, swing the right leg back around, and then it's positioned to move on to the other side. Grab the band, double them up, hamstring curl straight out in front of you, walk down the band, lift tall in the spine first, and then you can melt down into that stretch.
That'll happen eventually.
Eventually.
6 years of this.
On and off. You've been very consistent for a long time now. A bit deeper, breathe into it, aiming for your nose, your knee again. 2 more breaths. Then you begin to ease it off, taking that foot on the outside, releasing the band. So foot to the ground, move that heel, ideally both buttocks pressed into the floor. Bit better this side. Hands to base the spine, grab around that thigh, you just pull it in, lift up, and then look over that right shoulder. And if you want to extend your left leg, you can. Learn. When you left my last session, did you feel any pain? So you need to work a bit harder, yeah? Okay, ease yourself back to the middle. Free your right leg in front of your left, and then when you're ready, swing the left one behind. Pigeon, seated hurdle, whatever it is. Position yourself once you're there. Just breathe and relax down into that buttock. Take 2 really deep breaths to feel your weight go a little bit deeper into that buttock. And then be careful, bring our hands back. Tucking the toes under, bringing that leg back, walking the feet towards your hands. And I want you to sway side to side. So let your hands grab your elbows, soften the spine, and just sway side to side, allowing all your lower back muscles to loosen out. Staying in this forward fold, take your hands all the way back, interlace them to the base of the spine, and stretch open those shoulders. Those shoulders done quite a lot of work today, so release them. Push them as far forward as they will go. Extend through the elbows. So in an ideal world, the arms are all the way over our heads, touching the floor.
Am I close?
Not bad, not bad. I mean, a couple more years. Come on, reach up, open those, stretch them, stretch them, stretch them. And then carefully bring them back to the base of the spine. Keep them interlaced. You roll yourselves all the way up. Pull the shoulders up, squeeze them back and push them back down your bottom. Then lift the chest. Gently push your hips forward, but squeeze the glutes to do so. And then raise the arms. Interlace those fingers. We stretch up one more time. Straight body. And then exhale. Give yourselves a little bow and clap, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. That really flew today.